excited to show you how easy and fun it is to arrange flowers and greens that you find in your yard or someone else's, but all these great sort of garden goodies that you can do so much with. So the first arrangement I'm going to make here is in a tall cylinder vase. I've added some hosta leaves inside the vase to just dress it up a little bit and make it more interesting. And let me show you how I did that. I took a nice hosta, cut off the ends, and just curled it like that in my hands and tucked it down into the vase. The next step is to add a few arum leaves. This is one of my favorite greens. It's so cool looking. It's like a tropical leaf, and it just also has a really nice shape to it. So these beautiful colors and different shades of green, and the shape make it really interesting, and a lot goes a long way. So I'll add a few of these guys. Then it's time for my branches. I have super sort of gnarly and fun Harry Lutter walking stick. And this is a great branch because it dries so beautifully. And you can see it's already wanting to curl up here in my hands. But I have two big pieces of it that I'm just going to stick down inside the vase. And I could leave it like this and, I would enjoy it. But I'm going to go a step further and add a touch of honeysuckle, which grows on this really cool vine. And I'm just going to get it into the vase and then sort of wind it around the branches I have here to show off its shape. And this is really easy with the Harry Lutter walking stick to sort of, it's got these little grooves where I can just tuck in my vine. But I also could use a touch of wire if I wanted to secure the honeysuckle to the branch. But this one stays just like that, really simple. I'll move it aside and go ahead and grab my other vase, which is a beautiful antique robin's egg blue color. I love it. And I already have a touch of lamb's ear in here. This is a wonderful type of greenery that is soft and a neat silver color. And all I do here is just break it down a little bit so that I don't have these super long stalks. But this way I can take one piece and get 2 for 1 here. So sticking it down into the vase. Next up, I'm going to add some coral bell leaves. I love this deep color, and it sort of plays really nicely off the silvery lamb's ear and the turquoise in the vase. So I'll tuck these in. Then it's time for a little bit of a branchy green / flower, Daphne Carol Mackey, which is just the variety, but it's got a nice variegated color and a little scent in the pinky purple flower. And I'll just tuck some of this right in here in a similar fashion to how I got the Harry Lutter walking stick branch into the other arrangement. I love the shape, so I'm just tilting it off to one side or letting the natural sort of bushiness of it come out. Then I have a bit of azalea. Now, I cut this off a big bush, and I'm just using a little piece. And this is fun because you'll see that a little goes a long way. You don't have to have, an entire huge thing of azaleas. Just one little bit cut from a bush can do a lot. So I've added that in. Then I'm going to tuck in a few hosta leaves right down in there, and I may add some more later, sort of add and go as I arrange getting those in, because another thing I want to do is put in a bit of branch. So this is a straight piece of that walking stick branch, and what I'm going to do is I put it in and then curl it, and then I took some wire from my kit and cut it off and put it on the end so I can just wrap this around the azalea, which will hold this sort of cool shape nicely. And then I'll just add a little bit more of my branch in here. And this is dried. It doesn't even have to be touching the water, which is super cool. Just for a fun little, shape. I think it's neat. Stick that down in. Maybe add another hosta or two. And you know what? You can always add later on when it's sitting somewhere in your house. You can look at it and go, oh, I think I will put in a touch of this or that, or take something out if you end up not liking it. So anyway, I hope you enjoy making something like this for your home. Thanks for watching.